How you going, people? Man. Beto O'Rourke. Beto. Because it sounds PC. Let's see here. He says, hell yeah, we're going to take your AR-15 and your AK-47. Really? Wow. You know what? I'll say one thing for him. At least he's saying what all the liberals believe. And at least he has the guts to say it. I'll give him that. I think he's misguided. I think he's a damn fool. I think he's against freedoms. And I think he wants to destroy the country and turn it into more of a police state than it already is. But I will give the devil his due. At least he has the guts to say it. Listen to this.
All of them. You know, the critics call this confiscation. Are you proposing taking away their guns, and how would this work?
I am, if it's a weapon that was designed to kill people.
If it's a weapon designed to kill people. I got news for you. They don't make guns that are designed to hand out free freaking donuts and candy. Okay? It wouldn't be a gun. It'd be a donut or candy shop. I mean, it's just freaking crazy. A gun is for self-defense. It's to protect you from a tyrannical government and or criminals and or thugs and or gangs in uniform or out that would try to hurt you, harm you, take what you work for, invade your property, and steal what you work for and what you pay good money for. That's what guns are designed for. Freaking idiot. If they're designed to kill. No shit. Holy shit.
On a battlefield.
Oh, now if they're only designed to kill on a battlefield, guess what, people? Military carries 9 mils on a battlefield. Ooh. They drive cars on a battlefield. Ooh. They use flamethrowers. Ooh, gasoline. Ooh, man. If that's the new standard to take everything away from people is what's used on a battlefield, you big freaking dummy, you'd be taking away everything. But that's okay. They'd love that. I mean, they don't even want to say that, but they would love that too.
If the high impact, high velocity round, when it hits your body, shreds everything inside of your body because it was designed to do that so that you would bleed to death on a battlefield and not be able to get up and kill one of our soldiers.
Well, it's designed to do damage, just like any bullet is designed to do. And you notice all these people cheering, and this knucklehead here who says this, he has people guarding him, and he knows as the president, he will have an armed staff, armed with those mean high-powered rifles, guarding him. But that's okay. He also isn't saying that the government, the police force that's supposed to be to protect and serve you, they're gonna have these mean, bad weapons designed for the battlefield. They'll be shooting women and children and unarmed civilians, and they're gonna bring those mean AR-15s when they come and take your AR-15 because you shouldn't have it. Only them. Government. Out freaking rageous.
When we see that being used against children, and in Odessa, I met the mother of a 15-year-old girl who was
okay, let's bring in children, and let's bring in a crazy guy who did something with a gun. He could say this exact same thing about cars. When I saw a mother holding her dead child on the side of a road because that mean car hit him and destroyed him. We have to get rid of cars. It's made to do damage. They're made to go too fast. High velocity cars cause damage, and you bet I'm gonna take them. Out freaking rageous, people. And cars aren't even protected in the Bill of Rights as a Second Amendment. I mean, but it's just, look, liberals hate the Constitution, they hate freedom, and they hate the public with the ability to think and defend and to work for themselves. They want everybody to praise government and be dependent on government and rely on government to protect you, to protect your house from burning, to protect you from the mean people that we let out of jail that we know are crooks, to protect you from the people we let come across the border who are in gangs. You need us, and without us, you don't get no protection, you don't get nothing. So we can take away anything we can give you. That's what government likes, and liberals especially love it, and socialists just dream about it.
shot by an AR-15, and that mother watched her bleed to death over the course of an hour because so many other people were shot by that AR-15 in Odessa and Mid.
So many other people were shot because other people weren't armed to stop him. Because government, who had all these weapons and all this money, were not there to protect anybody. Because they always come afterwards. Government's always telling us about people dying. They don't tell us that they failed to protect these people and they weren't there. And had people been armed to protect themselves, less people would have died. There's plenty of stats out there that prove that, but they don't want to talk about that. They just want to tell you about that mean AR-15 that kills people on the battlefield that you shouldn't have, but the police that respond to you, they're going to have it. And they're going to use those mean AR-15s to come and take your AR-15. Out freaking rages.
There weren't enough ambulances to get to them in time. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be.
Hell yeah, we're going to take it. Really? I tell you what, Mr. O'Rourke, why don't you come, take mine, but do me a favor. Don't bring your armed, uniformed thugs with their AR-15s. You just come. You can bring your uniformed thugs. How about that? Just don't bring their AR-15s. If they're so scary, take them away from the government and the police. If they belong on the battlefield, why do our cops, who are supposed to be part of America, carrying them on American soil? If they're so bad, government shouldn't have them. That's the whole purpose of the Second Amendment. So government can't have all the advantage. They already have the advantage to take, tax, imprison, kill. They have the advantage to pass laws to impede our freedoms, and we have one freaking document that protects us, and slowly but surely they are chipping away at it. They've been chipping away at it for over 200 years. It's almost gone, and people better wake the hell up. This is outrageous. And you know something else, Mr. Beto O'Rourke? I noticed you weren't talking this big shit when you were running in Texas. I noticed you didn't say that when you were running in Texas. Oh. Well, it's different now, Rick. Okay. All right. We'll end that there. People forget the history of how many people were killed by government, how much government has murdered their own people, what happens when government has all the guns. Look at North Korea, China, any communist place. Any place where the government is the only one with guns, people are worse off. People cannot fight back against government. People are at the will of the government, and they can't question the government. They can't fight back. They can't demand services. All they can do is take, take, take. And the government can say, shut up, we got the guns, and there ain't nothing you can do about it, which is the whole damn reason behind our Constitution and the Second Amendment. Out freaking rageous. People better wake the hell up. All right, we'll end that there.